Hello, everyone, and welcome to our webinar, Career Opportunities in Blockchain and Skills You Need. I'm Kalis, and I will be your host for the day. Our speaker for the session is Myrtle Ann Ramos, founder of Blocktides and co-CEO of Sanofi. The session will be in listen-only mode and will last for about 40 minutes, out of which the last 10 minutes will be dedicated to Q&A. Requesting all the participants to post your questions in the Q&A window. Also, we do have two criteria for certification. Participants need to attend the complete webinar. And the second one, fill in the survey and the right answers to the three MCQ-based questions on the webinar, which will be sent to you post the webinar. A quick update to all our women attendees. As we celebrate Women's History Month, EC Council is happy to announce that our women attendees can gain access to an exclusive CodeRed box bundle designed by our global women leaders, Dr. Anuradha Rao, founder of Cybercognizant, and Lisa, CISSP certified instructor for United States Air Force, which will be released soon. To do so, please make sure that you attend the full webinar and fill in the survey. About our speaker, Myrtle Ann Ramos is founder of Blocktides, the award-winning PR firm of 2020 by Pitch Deck Asia. Composed of well-experienced marketeers and PR professionals heavily involved in blockchain technology. Myrtle has conducted over 27 successful fintech and blockchain summits in Asia and worked for more than 50 blockchain projects, both local and internationally. Over the course of her career, Blocktide has partnered with Net25 and Blockchain 2020 Kickoff Summit. She has also been featured in University of Philippines, PUP, and University of Makati, empowering the youth and women. Without further delay, I would like to now hand over the session. Over to you, Anne.
Hello, thank you so much for the great introduction, Colette. And of course, I am very honored and grateful for me to be able to present today all about the career opportunities in blockchain and of course the skills that everyone needs for us to be able to, of course, start the journey in the blockchain and cryptocurrency world. By the way, just an additional information about myself. I started as a call center agent for roughly around 10 years. So just imagine all of the experiences that I had led me to the blockchain industry. And yes, I do self study at first, but of course, I got certified as well with a lot of known online courses as well as many things. I've already done a lot of things when it comes to raising funds, especially way back as a call center agent. I've been an account executive for GoDaddy, and I went to Arizona for me to have an awarding for 1.5 year and a half, I think, yeah. But 1 year and a half, I raised like 500,000 in dollars for me to be able to sell all of the GoDaddy products. And then I took the journey for blockchain and technology when someone offered me this position as a director for a media registered in Singapore. So without further ado, I'll start my presentation. So what is blockchain? Because we are not able to understand fully if we don't know what exactly how blockchain works in a easy way, right? So blockchain, as we all know, there's a lot of hype already happening in this space, especially when Elon Musk just tweeted that he supports Bitcoin. So it's really a tweet that helped a lot of projects and startups out there to be trusted because way back 10 years ago, I believe that there's a lot of naysayers when it comes to no, that's just a scam. Blockchain is not real. But of course, it's already 2021. And yes, all of the traditional businesses are already switching to blockchain technology because, guys, Bitcoin is not blockchain. So without blockchain, there is no Bitcoin. So that is the best explanation when it comes to blockchain technology. But of course, it's important to note that blockchain itself isn't a device or any machine. So it is actually comprises with two. information. The block, it is a container of data of information, and not a literal container, of course. And chain is the linking of blocks in a network that allow consistency of records. So just imagine how this can help a lot of industries when it comes to data. There's a lot of big data out there already. And yes, I do believe that blockchain that can definitely help when it comes to solving those problems. So the analogy, the best analogy for me, for us to know more about blockchain, just imagine a bank vault. We are all used to with our traditional banks, going to our banks, saving money, depositing money in our banks, right? So we are all aware about bank vaults. So inside that bank vault, just imagine, guys, that this bank vault is very secured. So this one, you can access it rather than the third party bank that we all know, the traditional part. But when it comes to the best analogy, when you're going to connect it with blockchain technology, this bank vault you can definitely see online already. So using blockchain.com, you can see all the addresses, you can see all of your funds there with your own hands. Basically speaking, we are removing the third party people in the middle. We are removing middlemen. So the second analogy that I have is actually the Google document. So we are all familiar with Google documents, right? So Google document, there's an option here for us to set up this document only for people to see, but not edit. So you cannot definitely alter that Google document. But once you send that, for example, I send it to Colette, she cannot alter or edit that. So that's the best analogy for us to be able to explain what really how blockchain works. And for example, in a village, this analogy that I got is from a website actually. I got this analogy when it comes to village. In the traditional village, way back in the history, there's this guy who's gonna help this village for us to get exports and imports for goods, right? So when it comes to the traditional way, of course, it's very hard for this village man, this point person, for him to be able to cater all of the requests and demands of this village. So he demands for a fee already for him. So the village man is actually the one who's serving as a middleman already. So the villagers already uh, just like took note that, oh no, the village man is already charging us a lot of things when it comes to importing and exporting goods. But smart ledgerman already came to that village, and of course he doesn't offer any fees, and that is blockchain technology. So that is the best analogy when it comes to blockchain. And of course, there's a lot of naysayers way back. Bitcoin blockchain, what is it? Is it a scam? And the big question is blockchain trustable? Of course, blockchain can be robust, secure, and trusted. There's a lot of blockchain networks out there, but of course, as long as the technology is executed properly, of course, it is very trustable. Just imagine blockchain technology will help when it comes to voting, when it comes to corruption. Just imagine that your voting rights, you can definitely see that. No one can alter that. And of course, no one can definitely change anything behind that votes. Or no one can definitely cheat when it comes to blockchain technology. So blockchain technology is transforming the way we do business. It's actually from consumers, yes, what I told you earlier, for us to cut out those middlemans and numerous vital services, especially in logistics. You can definitely see that in the blockchain already. I know that there's a lot of companies out there switching to blockchain already. BMW, one. Um, just want to share that BMW is already allowing their buyers for them to have a rewards using blockchain technology, and also South Korea. their licenses is already integrated with blockchain technology already. So it is very transparent, it is very secured, and of course it's very seamless when it comes to blockchain technology. Next is, so yes, when we talk about actually security, there's a lot of things that we can definitely talk about. But of course, I'll just explain the simplest way that I can think of when it comes to security, privacy, and scalability. And of course, data, personal information, your money, and privacy. Yes, we signed up. I don't want to actually say companies in this talks, but of course, it's important for us to determine which is it. We are very confident enough to register on Facebook, right? So we don't know actually which data information they're using already. So it is very important. I'm actually thinking of building an app when it comes to social media for us to protect data as well as your personal information. Especially Google, we don't know actually which can they can track already, which they can track already. So it is very important for us to provide security, privacy, and scalability. And yes, blockchain do offers that. And next is, what's the difference between blockchain and traditional ledgers? Of course, the primary difference between blockchain and a database actually is centralization. Just imagine that, yeah, you don't know where your funds are being invested into when you put it in the bank, right? So while all the records secure in a database, of course, it is centralized versus decentralized. Blockchain offers decentralization, which the copy of all your records, you can definitely see that. So let's go with the industries that can blockchain be used in. So you can see here, it's pretty much everything, right? When it comes to digital rights, equity, private markets, crowdfunding, derivatives, debt, so healthcare, especially healthcare, when it comes to blockchain technology, just imagine healthcare is going to use blockchain technology already. It's going to be very organized, very transparent when it comes to issuing like transcripts for medical purposes. And when it comes to title records already, which is very messy when it comes to, like, for example, your grandparents will pass this title to their family, right? When it comes to title records, there's gonna be like a lot of conflict when it comes to doing like that. So imagine that title records and real estates are going to be integrated when it comes to blockchain technology. It's going to be verifiable, trusted, and of course, transparent. There's no conflict already. When it comes to voting, that's what I told earlier as well. Just imagine, because me, that's what I want here in the Philippines when it comes to voting as well. I've heard that India already integrated voting in blockchain technology. I'm not sure if that is implemented already, but of course, I want that here in the Philippines as well, for us to have a voting system and that use blockchain technology. And when it comes to intellectual property as well, it is very important for us to secure those properties that we have. And when it comes to escrow, of course, they're charging a lot, guys, right? When it comes to Western Union, MoneyGram, wagers, there's a lot. There's a lot of charges already that taking advantage of people. It's not actually right for us to charge a lot of things, because of course it is our right for us to have financial freedom when it comes to money, when it comes to the data that we have. We need to definitely have the control when it comes to this things. So who is hiring? What are the industries? What are the startups? I mean, the industries and the startup tech firms, governments, there's a lot here in the Philippines too. Um, I assume that there's already a talk between implementing the blockchain voting rights when it comes to blockchain technology. And yeah, I believe that there's a lot of industry. Did you know that there's this one product that I know? that's implementing blockchain technology already. It's Burger King, actually. I think it's in Switzerland. So they're already accepting Bitcoins and cryptocurrencies as their main payment gateway. And when it comes to startups, guys, when you just search the internet, google.com, well, Google is my best friend for me. I can search a lot of things when it comes to like this. So what I do advise is for you to expose yourself out there. Do not definitely give yourself, have the fear to show yourself out there when it comes to applying, when it comes to proving yourselves out there that you can, because here, not in the technical aspects of things, but of course when it comes to the mindset that we have, basically speaking, yes, all of the industries that we have when it comes to blockchain technology is already hiring a lot of people. So for me, it's in my own perspective, blockchain technology is a new world out there that gives freedom to many people. I mean to everyone, not just for some selected people, but of course to everyone, especially in India. I know that there's a lot of people, great developers out there when it comes to developing great applications. And I really believe in the power of the Indian community when it comes to development. Website, they're all bright, and of course they're very techy. So when it comes to tech firms, of course, guys, there's a lot of tech uh, companies out there is already hiring. And of course, yes, the governments that I've told you earlier, that a lot of people is hiring a blockchain consultant already when it comes to blockchain technology. So guys, just grasp this. I took a leap of faith last 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So way back, I told you earlier that I've been with the call center industry with tech support and sales accounts, Comcast, GoDaddy, and a lot of things. But I took a leap of faith because I saw this opportunity for me to be able to see the most important part, what blockchain technology offers. And of course, it is definitely freedom, transparency, and of course, um, you can definitely have the grasp of your own time. Be your own boss, guys. So that's actually the greatest advice that I have. If you want something, of course, you can definitely have it. It really depends on your mindset. So when it comes to the career opportunities in blockchain, yes, there's a lot of actually blockchain developers, blockchain solutions architect. This is just in blockchain scene, okay? So blockchain project manager, UX engineer, the interface when it comes to websites, and of course quality engineer, legal consultant, and of course, yes, everyone in the business, guys. So it is not just a limited thing when it comes to having opportunities when it comes to blockchain. So I do believe that there's a lot of people who have great skills. And again, show yourself out there, guys. I really do believe with the differences and greatness of each individual. So yeah, other connected roles that we have when it comes to blockchain technology. Yes, you can definitely be an accountant for a startup, and yeah, a lot of companies out there for public relations. Yes, that's actually my dream. I didn't actually know that this is the path that I will be led to when it comes to marketing and public relations, in having the stories of the companies out there be brought out to the world. So yeah, that's what my vision is for my, Blocktide Salon and Signify. So we are helping for us to provide information and stories when it comes to blockchain, and of course what they can offer to change the world. What is the solution that they have? It's not just about marketing the product, but of course for us to provide value as well as benefits for many people. Yes, you can definitely be a great marketer as well when it comes to blockchain technology. And if ever that you are fancy in writing articles, of course, you can be a crypto journalist. I've also won last 2019 an award. I didn't actually expected that. I won the best crypto journalist influencer by Crypto and Events. So just believe in yourself, guys, because yes, this may be actually a very specific topic when it comes to industries and of course career opportunities. But of course, guys, it is very best for us to understand that when you really want something in your life, it all depends on you. And I do advise for you to be able to remove that fear for you to be able to have that. So fear is only in your mind, and of course, you can achieve anything. So you can also be a manager. I started out as being a manager, actually, and also an investor relations. So now I have my own company in the Philippines, and I'm one of the co-CEO of Signify Studio, and it's really an honor, and I'm very humble enough for me to be able to see that because I've started out as a call center agent. It is not easy for you to be an agent handling all those concerns when it comes to technical stuff and also multitasking. But again, guys, when it comes to this one, you can definitely be an analyst as well as being an ICO advisors. Way back, I just want to share that 2009, I'm still in college. So 2009 was actually the time Bitcoin was founded. I received an email regarding that for me to be able to invest to Bitcoin. I actually ignored that. So it was actually selling for cents only. But now look at the Bitcoin's price, and that is the biggest regret of my life. So yeah, so it is very important for you to be able to know what you really want because yes, I'm tackling all of the opportunities out there when it comes to blockchain technology. But of course, it is still up to you what you really want because it is very important for you to know that. Once you'll be able to know what you want, you will be unstoppable. So just believe in yourself, and of course, what believe in your dreams, follow your dreams, and I do believe the capability of a lot of people, and of course, find your passion. I believe that there's still more. Are these jobs available? Yes, of course. Get certified. So Easy Council is actually offering this already for the certified blockchain professionals. And of course, you need to be update with the latest trends when it comes to blockchain technology. When it comes to the news for blockchain technology, I do assume that EC Council University um, there's a part there in the blog that you can definitely learn more about this, what blockchain have to offer, the latest trends, and also the most reputable news site that I know is actually Cointelegraph, CoinDesk, and yeah, Cointelegraph and CoinDesk. So again, keep up to date with the latest trends. Now the current trend is actually NFTs and DeFi, decentralized finance. So I don't know what will happen to that market because it's only a hype. So do your own research, guys. Um, if it's not right when it comes to investments, by the way, do not do it. If it's too good to be true, it is not true. So when it comes to actually all about the technical stuff when it comes to blockchain, EC Council is offering the that certification. That certification can definitely help you have that reputation already and branding for yourself when it comes to having jobs out there. And again, be flexible. For me, this is the best way. I'll be adding resiliency when it comes to going after what you want. Of course, you need to be flexible and of course be resilient when it comes to having the if you really want that to happen. And of course, lastly, love crypto and blockchain. Because guys, if you don't love what you do, it will be temporary. Because once you love what you do, of course, you will be unstoppable. That's actually from a quote from my idol. It is actually Steve Jobs. So I forgot the exact quote, but of course, the main message there is just love what you do and you will be unstoppable. So thank you so much for today. And I hope that I've provided a lot of information when it comes to the industry out about what blockchain technology have, and of course, what are the mindsets, and of course, the inspiration that I provided for today. Thank you so much. Back to you, Khaled.
Thank you so much, Anne. It was a really insightful and informative session. I think with the number of questions that we have received, I think our audience is also really interested to know more about it. We'll take questions in a few minutes. Before that, for our audience, a quick reminder to all our women attendees. Don't forget to fill out the survey form after this to receive an exclusive CodeRed bundle box. Also, as a gift to you for Women's Day, we also have a scholarship. So, EC Council University President Scholarship for Women in Cybersecurity. To further our efforts to empower women, we proudly announce a dedicated women-oriented program assisting new and current women undergraduates and graduates with the tuition assistance of worth $2,500 to reach their further endeavors. And more about our EC Council Certified Blockchain Professional. EC Council Certified Blockchain Professional (CBP) is a certification that covers everything you will need to kickstart your career in the blockchain world. It covers the fundamentals such as crypto assets and blockchain mining to advanced concepts such as IoT and blockchain, security in blockchain, and much more. It also trains you with hands-on practical training to solve industry use cases and build your decentralized applications. Anyone with EC Council CBP certificate is eligible for 48,000 plus job vacancies globally with an average salary of $90,000 per annum. If you are interested to know more, kindly take part in the poll that is going to be conducted now. And also let us know your preferred mode of training and we will reach to you. Okay, now let's take up some questions. Lida, should I read out the questions for you? Uh, Anne, can we just read out the questions for you?
Please.
For starting career, should we concentrate on a particular framework of blockchain?
Actually, no. So when it comes to particular aspects, it can be in general. You can start with general things. And if you really know what you want already when it comes to different parts, of course, you can definitely do that. So that's my answer for that. Because I assume that there's this certified blockchain certification offered by EC Council by you guys. So I believe that that's a general one. And of course, you can definitely do that when it comes to having reputation again, what I told you earlier.
So now the question is blockchain connected to cybersecurity? If yes, then how?
Because when it comes to blockchain technology, yes, it is definitely connected to cybersecurity because all of that codes typing in by the developers that we have, of course, it's including cybersecurity as well. The SSL and encryption, a lot of things when it comes to cybersecurity is integrated when it comes to blockchain technology because how that's how the layer works when it comes to implementing blockchain technology as well.
Okay, so the next question is from Dania. How can blockchain be used for data analyst people?
For data analysts,
Yes.
okay. For data analysts, I assume because there's a job as well that I found out way back when it comes to data analysts. So they can definitely apply when it comes to doing like that. Of course, they can also build their own app. Of course, for data analytics, there's a lot of data already when it comes to media, when it comes to information of people. So it's very in demand when it comes to blockchain analytics because the database itself, because businesses out there is rendered transparent, so transparency is the best key, so without the involvement of middlemen. Well, that's what I told earlier. So blockchain has redesigned that information and of course the technology behind it, who people deal with money, deal with big data. Of course, data analysts are very welcome when it comes to blockchain, in the blockchain industry. Not just in blockchain, of course, also in cryptocurrencies.
Okay. The next question is from Lawrence, and he asks, can you elaborate a blockchain project manager's role, please?
Okay, so for project managers, I've also had an experience when it comes to handling project management. So yes, once you have the experience when it comes to project management, you can definitely apply as well. All you need to do is, of course, for you to implement all those experience that you have, and definitely that blockchain project or startup or company will benefit from what you have experienced. So project management is very used or very in demand when it comes to implementing campaigns when it comes to blockchain technology. And of course, project management as well. For example, this company is actually having a campaign, so you will be able to provide that implementation and plans for that blockchain company.
Okay, the next question is from Sanket. Does one need to be from IT security background to start a career in blockchain?
No. So basically, that's just imagine the first course that I took from college is actually hotel and restaurant management. So just imagine, guys, that I'm here in the blockchain and industry um, world already. So it doesn't have to have that you need to be an IT. Of course, it all takes for you to have a course. And of course, there's a lot. Udemy, Easy Council, Harvard Extension. There's a lot of courses out there, but especially this lockdown, guys. So just take that opportunity for you to be able to have that certification when it comes to blockchain. All you need to do is know the basics, and of course all you have to do is have an accreditation when it comes to blockchain technology, and you will be unstoppable once you'll be able to have that.
Another question from Sanket is, what are the prerequisites for starting into blockchain?
There's actually no prerequisites because I've known this community of mine. So they all started. I just want to share. This is not my own story, but when it comes to blockchain technology, when they entered, actually they're all just high school graduates. So you can be anything here as long as you have the passion and of course the determination when it comes to achieving things. So again, they're only high school graduates, but they researched about blockchain technology, and now they're all millionaires. They've invested in new projects, and of course they're more better when it comes to research. So all you have to do is find the right information, just ask for guidance as always, and of course stay in tune with yourself.
Okay, thank you so much. And another question from Joffrey is very similar to our first question, but it's how blockchain is value addition to an IT system support specialist, different from
When
a
it comes
data
to,
analyst.
yeah, it's very similar. But when it comes to IT, of course, when it comes to blockchain, of course, I'll provide an analogy. When it comes to, we all know Binance is the first or the largest exchange when it comes to blockchain, using blockchain and cryptocurrencies, right? So they all have IT specialists, developers who are actually looking out for their servers. So that is when you can definitely enter when it comes to, if you have that experience when it comes to IT. Of course, guys, you can definitely apply when it comes to IT specialists because all projects and companies out there really do require that. And yeah, my brother also is an IT. He just finished his college last year, and he's a computer science graduate as well. I'm actually letting him in and be interested in blockchain technology because this is really the future, guys.
Okay, nice to know that. Another question is actually very interesting, but what is the difference between cryptocurrency and blockchain? The basics.
The difference basically, blockchain is a set of information and what do you call this? Mathematical equation when it comes to cryptography, when it comes to codes, and cryptocurrencies is running on blockchain technology. Without blockchain technology, cryptocurrency will not exist.
Okay. Um, Another question by Alexander. How difficult it is to start your own startup in the blockchain IoT sphere?
So if you're into K dramas, guys, I don't know if that's allowed in your country.
Yeah.
Way back, I started Block Tides with my mother. So I just believe in my passion. So it is really not that hard when it comes to thinking that. It all depends on your mindset. So if you really want to start something, all you have to do is for you to apply law of attraction. I do believe in law of attraction. Everything happens. What you think will exist in your reality. So that is the very best. But when it comes to the best advice that I can think of is actually for you to start that startup that you want, and of course ask for help when you can reach out to me, of course. Just follow me on LinkedIn. I will definitely respond to you as long as I'm not busy. When it comes to startups, if you want to start your company, look in LinkedIn. There's a lot of opportunities out there in LinkedIn when it comes to investors as well.
Okay. So the next question is how blockchain technology will help us tracking the cyber criminals.
Oh, okay. So there's an instance actually that there's an exploit that happened. I forgot which company is that, but they are able to actually track who that exchanges, what happened with those funds, and yes, we can freeze funds as long as it's illegal. When it comes to blockchain technology implementing for cyber criminals, when it comes to money, okay, not this is just an example. But of course, when you check that in the blockchain network, you can see what happened when it comes to the transactions, and we can freeze that.
Continue to that question actually. So whether the evidence collected through blockchain technology will be admissible under the court of law, I think it's different for every country.
Can you please repeat that?
So Bhaskar again says the evidence collected through blockchain technology for the cyber criminals can be admissible under the court of law.
There's actually no regulations yet. When it depends on the country, which country you're in. I believe that China before um, blocked those countries. I mean projects when it comes to having blockchain startups there. So it really depends on the regulation when it comes to your country. So here in the Philippines, like for example, um, there's a sanction, of course.
Okay, interesting question by Montanica. She says, what can you say about stalking? Is it really safe to stake crypto coin?
I'm sorry, you got what.
Sorry, what can you say about staking? Is it really safe to stake crypto coin?
Actually just started staking. So yes, it is very safe for you to be able to, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. But when it comes to staking, my piece of advice there, it is very safe. You can as long as it's not locked staking, you are safe because when it comes to lock staking, you cannot redeem that within a set period of time, like for example, 30 days. But when it comes to flexible staking, it is very safe. So if ever that you need that money, of course, you can pull that out already.
I think that's it for the questions, Anne. We have no more questions, but thank you so much for being part of such a amazing presentation. I think, yeah, the roles that you described very well. People have been again and again asking us to put it again, but the recording will be available for all of our participants. Thank you so much for joining us, Anne, and it was really a pleasure having you.
You're welcome. And actually, this talk that I want is actually for me to motivate people, to remove that limiting belief when it comes to entering such industries, not just blockchain technology, but of course, I'm talking about blockchain here. And yes, you can be anything here in this space as long as you reach to the right people. Just reach out to the community of EC Council certified blockchain professionals, and you will be fine.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And for all of our participants, we do have upcoming webinars for the Women's History Month, and you can go check it out on our CyberTalks website. Now you may disconnect the lines. Thank you so much, everyone, for
Thank
joining
you so
again.
much. Take care,
Bye bye.
everyone. Stay safe.
Bye, and thank you.